Okay, alright, welcome to Pokemon Yellow version. We'll call this, like, I don't know what to call this. Do we call it a playthrough, a let's play, a walkthrough? I'll certainly try to show you everything about this game, but to be perfectly clear and have open communication with you guys, I have never played Pokemon Yellow, Red, or Blue, but I will, and this is the first of many, many games we'll play through together. And I'm going to try to play through all the mainline Pokemon games, all the most popular fan games, and some hidden gems too. And not just Pokemon games either. I'm just trying to, I don't know, have a community to play alongside and all that good stuff. But, you know, enough talk. I think we should just jump directly into it. Directly straight into it. It took me forever to figure out the A button. Also, if you hear my cats in the background or my dog jumping around or barking at random squirrels that pass by the window, just please disregard, okay? Or don't. It's all right. Okay, I'm gonna get started here. Okay, new game. We encounter an amnesiac. Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. His name is Oak, so he does remember his own name. And people call him the Pokemon Professor, so he remembers his own name and his job. He tells us this world is inhabited by creatures like this one, like this hamster on the screen right now. For some reason, for some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. Remembers all 151 of their names, but not mine. You know, that's okay. We can forgive him not remembering my name, because my name will be, for the sake of this, as it is in all of these further games that we will play together, Zen. Okay, wait. How do you do lowercase? Okay, that is not lowercase. That is also not lowercase. How do you... Wait, oh, there's a button, there's literally a word that says, a phrase here, lowercase. Oh my. Okay, I don't deserve to have my name lowercase just for not noticing that. I'm keeping it all uppercase. Right, so your name is Zen. But this one, this is his grandson. He's been my rival since we were a baby, so he's known us since we were babies. And he forgets his name. He remembers all 151 Pokemon. You know, he studies them professionally, but he can't remember his grandson's name. And we're going to name this wonderful fella. We're going to name him... Okay, I will use the lowercase function for his name because I located it immediately. We're going to name him Jude. We will get... Eventually, maybe y'all will understand why. That's right, I remember now, his name is Jude. That is absolutely right. My rival ever since I was a baby. Zen, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. Indeed it is. A world full of dreams and adventures awaits. So now he uses his shrink ray on us and teleports us to our bedroom after we had a mythical, psychedelic hallucination of the professor that we've known our entire lives. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start playing the Super NES. Okay, it's time to go. 6.5 hours later, time pass. We're gonna turn on our PC. We're gonna withdraw this potion because we're going to need it in about 2 minutes. Okay, what else? Do we? I didn't even see if we had an email. Okay. Oh, we don't. Alright, now let's go downstairs and prepare to abandon our family at the ripe old age of 10 years old. But first, we're gonna check out all these Pokemon books. We read them all. And now we go through one of my favorite things about these early games. I know about this from reading about it, but now that I actually get to play it, it's kind of nice to see the reference to my favorite author. There's a movie on TV, 4 boys are walking on the railroad tracks. If you didn't know, that movie is called Stand By Me, and it's a symbolization, or I guess it's a sort of an allegory about growing up and growing out. And it's kind of cool that these early games had that, and that I get to finally see that. Alright, let's talk to our mother, right? All boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Professor Oak next door is looking for you. She drops a cryptic hint about never seeing us again, and now we're gonna go leave. Okay, so this is the wondrous Pallet Town. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's awesome. If we wanted to, we could glitch right here and finish the whole thing, I think. I think there's a way, I don't remember. I'm raising Pokemon too. When they get strong, they can protect me. Indeed, indeed. Alright, we're gonna go break into this house right here and talk to this unsuspecting person sitting right here. Hi Zen, Jude is out at Grandpa's lab. Okay, so now we need to go to the lab. It's a big map, this is useful. Yes, it is. Too bad we can't steal it. I'm just kidding. Stealing is wrong. Most of the time. All of the time. Okay, we're gonna talk to this guy meditating in his Zen garden. Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via the PC. That's absolutely right. We can shrink Pokemon down and stuff them in our computers. Please don't try that at home in real life. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. This guy also does, I think. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Very nice. These are all the Pokemon books. There's gotta be so many Pokemon books in this world. We're gonna talk to this person right here. Professor Oak is the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard, except his grandson, because he can't remember his grandson's name, but that's okay. Here is Jude, our terrible rival. Yo Zen, Gramps isn't around. I ran here because he said he had a Pokemon for me. So we're gonna go ahead and quickly, because he's not here, hack into Professor Oak's PC. There's an email message here. Calling all Pokemon trainers. The elite trainers of Pokemon League are ready to take on all comers. Bring your best Pokemon and see how you rate as a trainer. Pokemon League HQ, Indigo Plateau. P.S. Professor Oak, please visit us. So in all this time he's been here, he has not visited the Indigo Plateau. Professor Oak is losing credibility by the very second. Okay, so when we're all out of options, when there's nothing left to do in this here Pallet Town, our next choice is to risk our lives and journey into the wild grass. Oh, hey, wait, what? He just teleported. So Professor Oak teleports into Pallet Town because he wasn't in his lab or anywhere else, and decides to stop us just in the nick of time. That was close. Wild Pokemon live in the tall grass. Turns around and instantly encounters one. And like a G, doesn't even bother sending out his own Pokemon. He encounters a Pikachu, which is never seen again in this particular section of grass. Professor Oak decides just to throw his one Pokeball at it and catch it on the spot. And all the credibility that was lost when he couldn't remember his grandson's name is now regained. Infinite aura points. Whew. A Pokemon can appear anytime in tall grass, so you need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. Alright, so now he uses his magnetic attraction beam and attaches us to him because we have no choice. He's removed our free will. And we now follow him into his lab. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting, says Jude. Jude, why are you here already? I said for you to come by later. Ah, whatever. Just wait there. Alright, so he asks us if we see that ball on the table, that singular ball. It's called a Pokeball. It holds a Pokemon inside. I may have it. Go on, take it. He gives me the first option, rather than his grandson, his nameless grandson, according to him. What about me? Be patient, Jude. I'll give you one later. So this kid that just lives there, he just gives it to us instead of his grandson, while his grandson is staring at us in bewildered shock right now. I'll get a better Pokemon than you. So we're gonna go ahead and yoink this off the table. I guess not. He's just shoved us straight into the wall. No way, Zen. I want this Pokemon. And he snatches it from us, takes it right from our arms. Jude, what are you doing? Gramps, I want this one, but oh, alright then. That Pokemon is yours. I was going to give you one. Anyway, Zen, come over here. So instead of getting that Pokemon on the table, we get, Zen, this is the Pokemon I caught earlier. You can have it, I caught it in the wild, and it's not tame yet. We receive a Pikachu. You want to give a nickname to Pikachu? I don't know why he calls it Pikachu. That is not its correct name, because its correct name from henceforth and forevermore beyond this point. We're just going to call it directly what it is. And, you know, I see a lot of people call the Pikachu a mouse mistakenly. I don't know why, because I'm going to enter very clearly what this Pokemon is. This is our hamster, and we're going to use it to conquer the world. Wait, did it enter in? I don't even know. Okay. We'll roll with it. Okay. We'll roll with it. Oh, wait, Zen. Let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. And before this channel even starts, before this Let's Play even starts, if I lose to our rival right here, I will delete everything and move to Norway. So Jude wants to fight. Jude sent out an Eevee, which was the Pokeball on the table. But luckily we have Hamster. We're gonna just paralyze it immediately and electrocute this Eevee before it even gets a chance to have its first battle. It uses Tackle on us. Brings us down to 12 hit points. We're gonna use Thundershock again. It uses Tail Whip on us, which I think in Gen 1 lowers our defense all the way down to like 0, like the minimum it can possibly be, I think? Okay, so it uses Tail Whip again, but it failed, so yeah, it lowers our defense all the way down. And we're gonna use Thundershock one more time. It goes, down to red. It's gonna use Tail Whip again. And our defense, okay, so they can't use Tail Whip 2 times in a row? That is a little bit strange, but alright. I think maybe its tail just, like, stopped. I don't know, was it, like, paralyzed from our Thundershock the second time? I don't know. So our Hamster is gonna unleash one final volley of electricity and obliterate this Eevee, sending it back to its Pokeball. We gain 96 experience points, grew to level 6, and have proved ourselves the better person and trainer than Jude. So we learned Tail Whip, and we defeated Jude. 2 goals of this episode complete in its entirety. We got $175, his entire life savings for winning. And we beat him so badly, he just decides to leave his hometown forever. He tells us he's going to sniff us later. And departs. Alright, so Oak is bewildered, not that we beat his grandson, but that our Pikachu... without even a word to his grandson, he just comments that it's odd that our Pikachu dislikes Pokeballs. You should just keep it with you, that should make it happy. You can talk to it and see how it feels about you. So he iterates that Pokemon have feelings, and doesn't even bother saying goodbye to his grandson. Our Hamster is sad, but further training and further love and care will indeed make it feel so much better. That's actually cool that it, like, walks like that. I don't know, Pokemon Yellow did it first. Pokemon Yellow did it first, indeed. Okay, so we fulfilled our goals for this episode, so that's where we're going to go ahead and end it. The first of a lot, my friends. The first of many. So we'll just go ahead and end it right here. I'm going to try to release these daily. I don't know how good I'll be on that pseudo-promise, but I'll try my very best. I want to go through all mainline Pokemon games, all the most popular fan games, eventually culminating in my favorite Pokemon game of all time. And not just Pokemon games, like I said at the beginning, all sorts of games we'll go through together. This is the start of something cool. I will say the start of something cool. So thank you guys for so much for watching. Please leave a like on the video if you liked it, and sorry for my sort of bumbling awkwardness. I'll get the hang of it, I promise. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.